Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Holy FaceTime. Today is October 28th, and we celebrate the great feast of St. Jude and St. Simon, the apostles of our Lord, and most likely cousins to our Lord. And so those who were closest to his holy face. And today also in history is a very important day in the history of Christianity, because it was today, October 28th in 312, which Constantine won that very important battle on the bridge of Milvian or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But it was the night before this battle which he saw, and maybe even his entire army might have saw this vision. As there's different accounts of the story, but anyway, they were traveling and he looked up into the sky and he saw in the sun, he saw this famous symbol, which we now call the Chi-Rho, which is the big large P with the X going through it, which has become a symbol of Christianity. And anyways, and it was, he saw this vision and then heard the voice that in this sign you shall conquer. And so, of course, they put this sign on their shields or carried a vellum into battle, right? This battle standard with the symbol on it. And it was a decisive victory for him. But it was later, like a year later, where he had made this proclamation that Christianity, or the religion of Christianity, was equal to all other Christianities, and gave them respect to the religion of Christianity, and of course on his own way or his own conversion to Christianity, which led about to the Roman Catholic Empire as opposed to Roman pagan empire, which it used to be. So yeah, it's a great, important battle, and a great symbol that we have. And I'm contemplating this and why our Lord gave him this vision of the sun. And of course, the sun can also be seen as a representation of our Lord, because our Lord is the light. He is the light of the world. He is. Also, when we were talking about his beatific vision in the Jerusalem, he will be the light of the new Jerusalem. All this light will come from his countenance. So, and our Lord is in the Eucharist, which we have in adoration, a large host in the circle of a sun, right, bright and radiant, white. And sometimes we see on those Eucharists, they imprint the symbol P with an X through it, representing Christ, And these, after this event happened, they began to imprint coins with this symbol on it, of the symbol of Christianity, and then they started adding the Alpha and the Omega with the symbols as well in early Roman history. So very important. And so getting to St. Jude. So it's also this revelation was revealed to Sister Marie de St. Pierre on this day in 1845, relating to the kiss of Judas, and how that was so blasphemous, and she was just contemplating this, and our Lord revealed to her to kiss his face, and what a great way to honor this, of course. And my wife talked about this in our little short last night. So if you want to learn more about the revelation, you can click on the short that we recorded last night, or go to our longer video, which I'll leave links to both in the comments, so that you are in the show notes. I'll leave links to both of those so you can go and click on them and learn more. So anyway, I was contemplating this again, and how Judas betrayed our Lord by kissing his most beautiful countenance. And St. Jude makes up for it by wearing this medallion of the Holy Face, or carrying it. Now, we don't know whether or not he actually wore a medallion of the Holy Face. What we do know is that legend has that he had an image of our Lord, which our Lord had imprinted his image on, which he brought to this king of Odessa and healed this king who was suffering from, I think it was leprosy or another one. It's very similar to the story of the Veil of Veronica, but a different king and a different, of course, that was the Roman emperor in Rome. So, but anyway, so isn't it amazing how we have this symbol of St. Jude, and he's carrying a portrait of our Lord, which is ultimate form of reparation to make up for what his counterpart Judas did to our Lord in kissing his holy face and betraying him on the night of his on the beginning of his passion. So it's something good to contemplate here when we think about these things, how we can give tribute to our Lord and to make reparation by just giving him a holy face kiss. And my wife and I have gotten into a habit of, when we extinguish the candle at night and we go to bed, we always give our Lord a kiss on his cheek, before we go to bed, to make up for that kiss of Judas. And apparently, I think it's in the manual of the Holy Face that you can receive a plenary indulgence for kissing our Lord's holy face. So that's good to know as well. But it's all about love, right? Returning love for love. Because we can never outdo our Lord in his love for dying for us on the cross. So just a few thoughts to bring to you this morning on this great feast days of St. Jude and St. Simon. And we'll hope you all have a blessed day in our Lord and rejoice in this feast day. Until next time, blessed be his holy name. Blessed be his most adorable face. Seek his face and receive his grace. Goodbye now. God bless.